So for this project, the measurement I'll be needing is this. I'll be needing the back measurement, which is shoulder to shoulder, 14 inches, bust 35 inches, waist circumference 28 inches. The hip I'll be using is 37, the waistline 16 and a half, and my blouse length is 26 inches. So with those measurements, I will get started by starting with the I've not laid this clothes, but first I want to rule out my starting point, which is also the shoulder line. So I'm using a yard of vintage material for the project. So with this, I will try to fold it with the largest measurement, which is my hip line, or hip circumference, sorry. So the hip circumference is 37. I'll take 0.75 inches for the same allowance. Then 37 plus 2, that will give me 39. 39 divided by 4. So that will give me 9.75. So I'm going to take my 9.75 and I'll be folding the clothes to 9.75. So after folding, the next thing I'm going to take, starting from this starting point, I'm going to measure 27 and a half. I'm going to use 1 inch for the lower hem and half inch to join it at the shoulder. So that will plus 26 inches. That will give me 27 and a half. So I'm adding additional 1 and a half. 1 inch for the hem and half inch to join at the shoulder. 27. The cloth has so much color, so my chalk may not be that visible, but if you just watch what I'm doing carefully, you actually get it. So I'm drafting out the back first, the back pattern. That's what I'm trying to do now. So I'm going to take on the shoulder line. I'll be taking the shoulder to shoulder measurement is 14. 14 divided by 2, I have 7. That 7, I'm going to add a quarter of an inch to it, which is 7.25. So I'm going to take 7.25, and I'll be going down by 0.75 inches, quarter of an inch. So my neckline here will be 2.5 because it's a collar neck, one collar neck. So I will mark out the shoulder slope. After marking out the shoulder slope, from the shoulder slope here, this is 7.25. From this shoulder slope, I'm going to mark down for the arm depth. I usually use my sleeve, the shoulder to shoulder divided by 2, and shoulder to shoulder divided by 2 is 7, and I'll be adding the his allowance, which is half, which is equals to 7.5. So I'm going down by 7.5 for the shoulder hole, or shoulder armhole depth. Then for the bust, here I have 35 inches for the bust, and I'm going to add extra 2 inches to the bust. So that will give me 37 inches divided by 4. That is 8.75. So I'm going to mark at my 8.75, 0.75 seam allowance. So everything I'll be having there is 9.5. Then the waistline I'm working with is 16.5. Plus a half inch I'm going to use to join it at the shoulder. So that means I'll be going down by 17. So I'm going down by 17 here. I'm marking on 17. Then on the waistline, I'll be taking the waist circumference, which is 28 plus 2, 30. That will be 30 divided by 4, that is 7.5. Then I will have the 0.75 seam allowance. Now at the hip, I have 37 plus 2. The 2 is for the hip allowance. So 37 plus 2, that gives me 39. 39 divided by 2, by 4. That is 9.75. So I'll be taking 9.75. And my seam allowance. Of half inch. Half inch is okay for me there. So at this hip line, or at the hand line, I'll be going up by 3.5. I want it to have a sort of curve. So I'll be going up by 3.5, and I will stop there for now. Then I'll take my curve ruler, join the points that I've made. The shirt is not totally loose, neither is it totally free. So at this, so here on this 3.5 that I went up, I'm going to draw a sort of curve with my free hand to the head. And with that, at the bust line, I will mark out the shoulder measurement, which is 7 plus half quarter inch, 7.25, and I will draw a straight line from the shoulder line to the shoulder there to get my armhole curve. For the back, the sleeve for the back, I'm going to go in by 0.5, 0.75, and from the 0.75, I will draw the neckline curve as well. And with that, I will cut out. After cutting out, this is what I'm having. So with this, I'm going to lay my cloth again and cut out the back. So I have laid the back pattern to cut out the front. But before I cut out the front, I'm having 1.75 inches extension at the front here. So then I will just cut out. I'll divide this into two. When I make a notch here, at the extension part, I'll make a notch to know where my extension starts from. So both at the neckline and at the hem, I'll make a small notch so that by the time I'm sewing, I will know where the extension starts from. So after that, I'm going to put away the back pattern. Then now I have to work on the front pattern again. I want to remove the excess that I'll be having at the bust here. So I'll go down by the armhole depth is 7.5 and the middle of 7.5 is 3.75. So I'll be going down by 3.75, and from that 3.75 I'll go in by ½ inch or 7.5 inch. Then on this neckline, I'm having 0.2 inches on the neck. On the back neckline, I'm having 0.75 inches depth. It's now up to 1 inch. So from here, I'll be going down by 2.5. From this line, I'll be going down by 2.5. So if we add it to the previous 0.75, that will be 3.25. So then, minding my extension, the extension I'm having here is 2.75, 1.75. So I'll make a straight line from here. Then my curve will start from this extension to the neckline. I'm just placing a weight in order to hold the material down. The material is somehow sliding away from each other. So then this point, I'm going to join it to this and to this. I'll draw a new curve now for the front armhole. So with that, this is what I'm having from the front, and this is what I'm having for the back. Very simple. Then I will just lay it together. The first thing I will do now, I'll take it to my machine. Don't forget, I have to re-notch the seam allowance or the extension I have at the front. So I'll take it down to my machine now, and I will join the front. So after I took the front to the machine, I went ahead and sew it down with ½ an inch, and after sewing it down, I opened the seam up and I ironed it flat, both front and back. So when I'm sewing, I sew at the wrong side, like so. But this time around, after that, I'm going to take it back to the machine again, fold it to the right side, like so. So this time around, I will make sure that my notch match each other. Yeah. Coming to the neckline, I will make sure that the neckline align. Taking note that the notch matches each other, and I'm going to run another stitch from the neckline notch down to the hem notch. So after that, I'll bring it back again to explain what is next. So now I have run stitches down. So after running the stitches down, I want you to note that when running the stitches from this neckline to about 4 inches to 4.5 inches is a loose stitch, and I reversed the stitches before running the remaining stitches down because I'm still going to lose from the neckline to this place, to this 4 inches. So the next thing now is I'll be opening this up. Then this middle, I will make sure it aligns with the middle. I'm going to open it up and align it properly with the middle. So after doing that, I will need to do that off the camera in order to save time. But I will just make sure I open it up like so, down to form like a key split. So I'm going to do that down. Then after doing it down, I'm going to run a loose stitch from here down. Oh, sorry, I'm going to run a normal stitch. After I've opened it up like this to form a kiss, I'm going to iron first, then run a stitch from here to here, and I'm going to, after that, I'm then going to open this up and run a stitch to hold this place. I will bring it when it's done to another, and I will explain so that you get it right. So after opening it up and ironing, this is what I have. I hope you can see it. So this is what I have. The next thing now is I'm going to take it back to the machine, then run a stitch down the two sides. I will use the stitch to hold it down at this side and to hold the other side down. Then after that, I will then take the back pattern, lay it on it, and I will join the shoulder line and the side. Our shirt is almost ready. So after joining both sides and the shoulder line, this is what I'm having. The blouse is almost ready. So at this point, I'll go ahead and take it to the overlocking machine. I will overlock all the edges round. So after overlocking all the edges, then I will join my collar. And to cut out the collar, I'm going to be aligning the neckline like so, and I'll measure with my tape rule. So here I'm having 9 inches in fold. That is 18 inches. So I'm going to get my collar stay. I'll get my collar stay and fold it like so. After folding, I don't want to waste much of my collar. That's why I need to think. So let me fold this way. I'm going to take like 5 inches. I'm going to fold to around 5.5 inches. Get a straight line. And I'll measure 3 inches. At this 3 inches, I'll place my ruler. And I'll measure. I need 9 inches in all. So this is the 9 inches that I'm needing. I'm just going to come in at this 9 inch by 0.35, not up to 1 inch. And I'll measure also at this point 0.35, 0.75, sorry, 0.75. And I'll use my curve ruler to join, like so. So I'll be curving this edge down this way. After cutting out, this is what I have. So I'm going to take the remaining pieces. At this stage, I need to be rational because I'm still going to cut out the sleeve. I'm yet to cut the sleeve. So I need to be a little bit rational. So I'm going to place it here. Take it to the ironing table. Because when you are placing, make sure you are placing in a position where you can fold. You can because I'm still going to fold it this way. After gumming, so I'm still going to fold this way. So I will take this, since I'm having enough fabrics, I'm going to take it to the ironing table now. Iron the collar stay to my fabrics, then I will bring it back. I've ironed the collar stay to the fabrics. So the next thing is I'm just going to take it to the machine, fold the fabric. The right side will be facing the right side. I iron the collar stay on the wrong side. So I'm just going to fold this way. This side will be joined to the neckline. So now I'm going to take it to the machine and sew it round like so. Only this side. I'll be sewing only this side. So I'll run the stitch, run through this side like so. I will cut it, turn it round, and take it to the ironing machine again to iron it. Then at this point, I'll be cutting the sleeve. So in order to cut the sleeve, I will want a short sleeve, not something very long. So, and I will see if my fabrics will be able to cut the sleeves together. The fabrics I'm having left will determine the length of the sleeve I'll be cutting. Okay, this should be enough. 1 inch. So here I'll be marking 6.5. The sleeve round is 5.5. 11 divided by 12, so 5.5. So I'll be marking. For the sleeve hem, I'll be using 1 inch. The sleeve length, I want it to be just 7 inches. The bust I'm working with is 35 divided by 12. That is 2 point whatever, now up to 3, so I'll be using 3 for the bicep curve. And from here, I'll take 1 inch for the allowance of the biceps curve, my sleeve, and whatever I'm having here, I'm having up to, I need to be careful. I want to see if I can have up to 8 inches. It's almost 8, though. So I would have preferred having something like 9 and up, which means I'll need to shift it up a little bit. I'll be using this side, because from this side I can get 9. So I'll just take my 8.5 upward. The length of the sleeve plus the same allowance. Then from here I'll go down by 3. Just repeating what I do here because this place is not enough. Go down by 3. 1 inch for the biceps allowance, then 8 inches for the remaining. Draw a curve. I have several videos on sleeves, how to cut sleeve. So if you don't know how to get your biceps curve, you can just check those videos. Here on this side, I'll be taking 6.5. And I'll be tucking in. I'm turning so that you can see. The ½ inch for the 1 inch for the hem. I'm going to tuck it in before cutting. I'll be tucking in. After this, I can cut. At this point, this is what I'm having. This is the 2 sleeve. So I'm just going to fold this in and sew. Then join it to the, after sewing the sleeve, I'll join it to the bodice. So I went ahead to join the sleeve, as you can see. So the next thing is, I'll get the middle. I will align it to locate the middle, notch the middle of the neckline. I've also went ahead to sew the collar, just like I said the other time. Because you can see how the collar looks now. So I'll just fold the collar as well and locate the middle. This side that is not having collar, I'm going to fix it to the inner part. I will make sure that I align the notch together. So I'll just take it to the machine now. I'll first sew it round, like so. Then after that, I will tuck it in and place the collar on it like so, and sew it round with a thin stitch. Then we will see the finishing of our blouse on our mannequin. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, share the video. If it has helped you in one way or the other, or has been a type of benefit to you, don't forget to give me thumbs up. Love you. Bye.